here. Like Randy Rogers without the R, the first R. Sorry. Andy and I have become good buddies. He plays in a band called the Wilder Blue, which is a fantastic outfit I've been opening some shows for. And check them out if you haven't. All right. I heard he popped the question. I heard you said yes. I hear you're gonna sink 20K into that dress. I hear you're signing up for a morning indoor spin to fit into a dress that you'll never wear again. What can I say? Congratulations. You're on a plane now for a week-long honeymoon. It's an all-inclusive stay. How creative of the crew. Well, there ain't too much to do at a Sandals resort chain. You're reading magazines by the pool till you gotta come in from the rain. What can I say? Congratulations. Congratulations, my friend, this is how it all ends. The next 50 years, they're gonna be a ball. No, things did not add up when you signed the prenup, but at least you've got your pictures in the hall. What can I say? Congratulations. Now you come back to earth since you got back to town. You traded in that negligee for a fleece nightgown. You're off in the kitchen, in that laundry room, just a cooking and a cleaning, a domesticated tune. Your spare time and your weeknight TV. Skip all you want, girl, it ain't gonna set you free. I hear your man's off and gone to Vegas with the boys. Well, you call him on the cell phone and you can't hear him over the noise. What can I say? Congratulations. To play people's weddings, and beggars can't be choosers. I need all the work I can get, but I've come to find that me and my band in our skinny jeans at some girl's $20,000 wedding, well, there's just no amount of money in the world that makes it worth the scornful look of the mother of the bride or the groom. When she looks at me and my band, she's like, why did we hire this jackass to play our daughter's wedding? Anyways, if anybody needs a wedding band this year, we are very much available. Well, I heard you had enough, and you filed for a split. It's only been 18 months, well, you might as well just quit. I'm sorry that it's over, I'm sorry you're alone, but you cannot build yourself a life trying to keep up with the Jones. What can I say? Congratulations. What can I say? Congratulations. What can I say? Congratulations. Thanks so much. I was born in Amarillo, Texas. I lived there for 3 years. They were the worst 3 years of my life. You know how everybody remembers the first 3 years of their life, right? I was born in Amarillo when Reagan wore the crown. To a couple Houston lawyers who just come to town. Mama got a job with Campbell and Gray, while Daddy wasn't running for the county DA. He went around town in a blue lapel pin, but everybody knows a Democrat can't win in a Bible Belt. Sundays we would all go to church, sing us some hymns and go to Livest afterwards. Talk about the sermon, talk about the sky, Brady and Planter, pecan pie. It was like church in Livest would save us from our sins, but maybe we were just trying to fit into the Bible Belt. It's a real fine place to see the Lord stare down at you from a big billboard. 100,000 churches from east to west, or you can tune in on Sunday. You tell evangelists, well, some call it heaven, I call it hell, living in West Texas, Bible Belt. When the time came, I went on to Texas Tech, but I made bad grades right in fraternity checks. So I transferred out to South Plains and Levelland. I started making A's, so I started up a band. Nobody ever would come to my shows. I guess they don't like good old rock and roll, Bible Belt. It's a real fine place to see the Lord staring down at you from a big billboard. 100,000 churches from east to west, or you can tune in on Sunday. You tell evangelists, well, some call it heaven, I call it hell, living in West Texas, Bible Belt. Well, I'm sitting right here in the liquor store line, gotta leave at 11 just to make it in time. I don't understand how the county's not wet. Would help with the drought, help with the debt, but up here it changed. In time they move slow. It's just one more thing that can't be told. In a Bible Belt, in a Bible Belt, in a Bible Belt. Woo! Thanks so much. How you guys doing this evening? Thanks for being here. I was the guy checking all week, see how many tickets we sold. Just click and refresh every, like most people do every 3 to 4 minutes, 12 hours a day. Refresh. This is a song about making every single day count. It's called Happy Birthday. And I'm so glad I'm still getting some mileage out of that joke. All right. It's called The Next Ride Around the Sun. Here we go. You should take your wife out dancing and remind her that she's always been North Star, lighthouse that guides you back in. You should call up your old man, see if he's up for having a beer. Do it while you can. You don't know when he'll no longer be here. You should know nobody's got a day guarantee. You should know as you age, time is gathering speed. You can't slow it down, you can't turn it around. Nobody gonna get a rerun. Make it count on the next ride around the sun. You should ask for forgiveness and forgive others in return. There's no sense in building a bridge just to let it burn. Don't you fret over some treasure. Be grateful for the journey that you're on. There is nothing that you can take with you. Your time is gone. You should know nobody's got a day guarantee. You should know as you age, time is gathering speed. You can't slow it down, you can't turn it around. Nobody gonna get a rerun. Make it count on the next ride around the sun. You should know nobody's got a day guarantee. You should know as you age, time is gathering speed. You can't slow it down, you can't turn it around. Nobody gonna get a rerun. Make it count on the next ride around the sun. I'll make it count on the next ride around the sun. All right. This next song is a song I just wrote a few weeks back, and this is a song about a guy who is in love with a woman that lives up the street, and she just happens to be in love with another woman, and that's what we call being a lesbian. And anyhow,
clearing up in Houston now.
yeah.
In case y'all didn't know what that was.
This is called Susan Up the Street. This is a true story. It happened about a month ago. Just kidding. But maybe not. Susan up the street, she's got an old Dodge Diplomat that she bought in auction secondhand. Rainbow flag on the back of the bumper when she's driving. It's all Beach Boys and the band. She's got a row of sago palms and pink crepe myrtles and a feeder hanging for the hummingbirds. Susan's not like anybody else I've ever met. I'm in love, but I don't have the words to tell her the way I feel about her when I know that someone else lives inside her walls. I can't change the way she is, but if I could and I did, it might mean that I'm where she belongs. But she likes a different flavor. No, the odds ain't in my favor. Sometimes a man just needs to know he's been beat. So tonight I'll walk the block, and perhaps we'll stop and talk about trash pickup, the traffic, or the heat. Me and Susan, Susan up the street. I can smell the joint she's rolling and smoking at dusk. She tells me it keeps her chemicals even. I can hear the karaoke machine from inside her garage. They're all singing, don't stop believing. Sometimes she invites me over for a bite or a beer or a smoker, just help hanging Christmas lights. Whenever I leave, my mind wants to just tell me there's a chance, but I don't think she's got a fire I can light. I want to tell her the way I feel about her when I know that someone else lives inside her walls. I can't change the way she is, but if I could and I did, it might mean that I'm where she belongs. But she likes a different flavor. No, the odds ain't in my favor. Sometimes a man just needs to know he's been beat. So tonight I'll walk the block, and perhaps we'll stop and talk about the trash pickup, the traffic, or the heat. Me and Susan, Susan up the street. There's no sexy way to get the sweat off your face, let me tell you that right now. It's nice to be here in Houston. It's nice to play shows. My wife and I are expecting twin girls in about 60 days. Yeah, I got a 2-year-old at home, and we're just going. It's going from bad to worse. No, thanks for being here. It means a lot, and yeah, I'm excited to start my new career selling insurance. Literally the day after they're born. So, just kidding. Just kidding. Oh, what do we have here? Okay. Marvelous. Thank you. We will accept all drinks tonight. You can do whatever you want to, and we're staying in a shitty hotel around the corner, so it's all good.
Love you, John.
Thank you very much. My mom loves me too. My mom came on the road with me last weekend to Oklahoma City. I was playing a house concert. My mom and I left Austin, Texas, and drove to Oklahoma City. It took us 6 hours, and we played a house concert in 60-mile-an-hour wind. Then we turned around and drove home, just me and my mom. Got home at 4 a.m. And I was drinking non-alcoholic beer the entire time. It was, without a doubt, the most rock and roll thing I've ever done in my entire life. Yeah. Offshore on a platform rig, seasick and homesick and sick of it again. Hop in the chopper, it has come to take me back to the mainland. I'll go straight to the lake, Lone Star in the cooler, answer the riddle, go grab a guitar, pick up a fiddle, play all night till you just can't sing. All the Charlie and the Bruce, the Lyle and the Keen. I'm Texas born, Texas bred. When I die, I'll be Texas dead. Lay me down in the ground, put my name on a stone. To hell with heaven, I'm staying home. Summer, they tested my will, tore up my knee, Oklahoma drill for the love of the game, for the love of the lights. We were all living for Friday nights. Ben went off to Bama, Van's a volunteer. Chances up in Kansas, I stay right here. I'm Texas born, Texas bred. When I die, I'll be Texas dead. Lay me down in the ground, put my name on a stone. To hell with heaven, I'm staying home. Great-granddad's Great Depression, it didn't last that long. When the cane dried up and the cotton was gone, he dug down below ground, he broke the bedrock apart. He said sometimes you got to look down deep in the heart. I'm Texas born, Texas bred. When I die, I'll be Texas dead. Lay me down in the ground, put my name on a stone. To Right. Killer. Thank you. Yeah, right. I'm lucky to be part of a little group called the Panhandlers. It's myself and William Clark Green and Josh Abbott and Cleto Cordero, and it's real fun. It's real fun. And this is a song we all worked on and recorded. I think we have a record coming out a little later this year, which is exciting. Yeah, second one. This is a song about one of my favorite cocktails, which it's hard to narrow them down. But this one's got a very special place in my heart. It's a West Texas drink. It's called the Chilton. Here we go. I spilled the all-subs coffee in my pickup truck. Was headed to work when on my drive I got a ticket going 60 to 55. Clocked in for a job that I can't stand. I'm on the verge of quitting or getting canned. I was so damn glad when this day is through. When I get home, I know just what I'll do. I'm gonna grab me a cup and I rim it with salt. I'm gonna pull down a vodka and pour in a shot. I'll pop a top of Topo Chico. There's only one thing left to put in. Yeah, when life gives you lemons, make you a Chilton. Well, all of your worry and all of your trouble will be gone after one, so just make a double. That's when it will hit you. This revelation, this drink might be man's finest creation. When the sun is baking or your heart is aching or the tax man's come once more for the taking. When it's quitting time, you're feeling thirsty. It's 5 o'clock somewhere or maybe 10:30 a.m. of course. Go grab a cup and rim it with salt. Pull down a vodka and pour in a shot or 2 or 3. You pop a top of Topo Chico. There's only one thing left to put in. Yeah, when life gives you lemons, make you a Chilton. Here's what you do, you just keep it simple, stupid. You follow the instructions, get a cup or a glass and 3 fingers of vodka, any kind, Texan, Russian, maybe not Russian, but any other kind. And some salt, and most importantly, some lemons, half a lemon, a whole lemon, hell, go crazy, do 2 whole lemons, mix it all up and enjoy. So when you're burned out on beer, the whiskey ain't working, the wine is fine, but it just leaves you hurting when you're tired of tequila, all out of rum. I'll tell you what we do where I come from. Go grab a cup and a rim it with salt. Pull down a vodka and pour in a shot or 2 or 3 or 4. You pop a top of Topo Chico. There's only one thing left to put in. Yeah, when life gives you lemons, make you a Chilton. Yeah, when life gives you lemons, make you a Chilton. It's great to have Andy Rogers here from Wilder Blue, y'all. This is a treat. It's usually just me.
Thank you.
What a talented fellow.
Isn't he real good? I love him. I told him today I love his phrasing in all his songs. I've been listening to him constantly.
Keep it coming. Keep the compliments coming. They're good for me.
He's a little sweaty right now, but that's for his benefit. He's slick, you know.
Gotta have this tool right here. Gotta have it. This is a song I wrote with a guy named Drew Kennedy. Keep your eyes on the horizon till that orange fills the sky. The world is turning and daylight's burning. I know it feels like standing still when you got so much time to kill and nothing's working and daylight's burning. Every inch of distance east to west shaves an ounce of weight off of your chest. There's nothing you can do. I wish there was a better way to say it, but this sucks for you. Yeah, I liked her too. It hurts, it's gonna hurt for a while. There ain't a way to skip a couple minutes, but the world is turning and daylight is burning. There's a reason that your windshield is bigger than your rear view. Your wheels are turning, daylight's burning. Every inch of distance east to west clears a bit of space inside your head. There's nothing you can do. I wish there was a better way to say it, but this sucks for you. Yeah, I liked her too. It hurts, it's gonna hurt for a while. There ain't a way to skip a couple minutes, but the world is turning. Daylight is burning. There's nothing you can do. I wish there was a better way to say it, but this sucks for you. Yeah, I liked her too. It hurts, it's gonna hurt for a while. There ain't a way to skip a couple minutes, but the world is turning. Daylight's burning. There's nothing you can do. All right. Yeah, I wrote that song with Drew Kennedy. What a great songwriter he is. He lives in New Braunfels, Texas. And I had 9 songs for a record. I needed a 10th, and that's when you call in a ringer. Anyhow, check out Drew if you haven't. This is a song I wrote maybe 9 years ago, and I wrote it and rewrote it until I was just happy enough with it and got it done and put it on a record. And 6 months later, I got a phone call that said somebody was interested in recording it in Nashville, Tennessee, and I said, oh my God, I'm getting my first major label cut. This is so exciting. And then this guy changed his mind, and I've never been so pissed at Kenny Chesney in my entire life, especially because I told everybody I'm getting a Kenny Chesney cut, and felt like a real fool for a long time. And then Hurricane Irma happened, and he decided to make a tribute record for the Virgin Islands to raise money for hurricane relief, and he decided to put my song on it. And I was like, I'll believe it when I see it. I've been through this once before. And lo and behold, there it was, July 27th, 2018, my song that I wrote all by myself like a big grown-up adult boy, you know, was on his record, and I was like, holy wow, this is so fantastic. And people are always like, what do you do with all that money from that song? Well, it was track 7. It wasn't like a single or anything. It was a good old B-side. But that day, the day it came out, my wife and I went to the liquor store and bought like $150 worth of alcohol and went back to the house to throw the party of the year. And my wife has her life together. She has health insurance and a job, and she goes to workout class in the morning. So she didn't make the party. So I just drank all the booze in the backyard, listening to Kenny Chesney sing my song over and over and over again. Yes, people ask me what you do with the money, and I said I didn't build a new house or buy a boat or a new car. I just built a taller fence. So the next time I get a major label cut like that and throw a party in my swim trunks listening to this guy sing my song, nobody will know about it except for me. My neighbors won't have any idea. It's very exciting. But on a very serious note, I lie awake in bed at night thinking about this a lot, and kind of get, pardon me if I get choked up, but this is without a doubt the best Kenny Chesney song I've ever written in my entire life. So. Hang with a neon flare, regular shoe, horse, and pool, while the barmaid wishes a place for heaven. She works the jar with a discount flirt in her faded Houston Oilers shirt. An old crow sings down on the stage, thumbing the chords on a crankle page. He plays Zevon tunes neath the Gulf moon. They take a walk down along the wall. They go right on past the carnival, hand in hand with a keeper kind, the kind that ties to the ties that bind. Don't care for the carny man or the fortune teller. You read your hand, you just beeline for a bungalow where the curtains flutter, the candles glow in the heart of June. The Gulf moon. And here I'm on a midnight porch, looking up at a butane torch that hangs behind a black expanse where the stars flicker, planets dance. It's probably time I pack it in. I got a glass half full of Jameson. Well, I was born to cruise. I might as well need the Gulf moon. the jetty to the Balinese pier, the curmudgeons all drink their yellow belly beer. They bitch about the price of gas and the fish that they can't seem to catch. They blame it on the islands way down south, from the Bayou Marsh in the Delta mouth where the choppers roll. Tankers coming at midnight days for the oil drum they cannot leave too soon. Neath the Gulf moon. Thanks. We got this very highfalutin beverage up here. Thank you very much.
You're drinking out of stemware, man.
What is this, like a Williams-Sonoma commercial here or something?
You're supposed to hold it by the bottom, not the...
Yeah, well,
Mostly 'cause
I skipped a lot of third grade. I was one of the really lucky guys who had his high school girlfriend 3 doors down. It was so convenient for reasons that should be obvious. So very convenient. And when we graduated high school, she got accepted to Texas Tech University. Oh, thanks a lot. And I didn't get accepted to Texas Tech. I had to go to like 5 community colleges just to go to South Plains Community College. But she got to Lubbock about a semester before I did, and by the time I got there, I found out how much she loved the Greek system. And I mean, like every single guy in the Greek system is it's a bitter pill to swallow. So once I found that out, I decided to leave Lubbock, and I went to school in Fort Worth, Texas. And anyhow, I'll let the song do the rest of the story. Every immigrant town down here seemed to grow a little every day. More and more are coming on down to South Texas way. Well, you can't see this place from space now. Sore eyes, it's a sight. We got the water tower and a camper van and a waving flag at night. You gotta get you a room, get you a board. Gotta go on down to that Eagle Ford. They got the milk and they got the honey. They got lots and lots of money, my Lord. If you're a blue-collar boy, we gonna get you in a slicker suit. For all you white-collar women, how about a company car and the rural route? You do not need a hearing aid to hear that Southland boom. You just pack your bags wherever you are and you light out for that fume. You gotta get you a room, get you a board. Gotta go on down to that Eagle Ford. They got the milk and they got the honey. They got lots and lots of money, my Lord. How about it, everybody? When I graduated, I did what every proud college graduate does, and I graduated by the skin of my teeth. But I did what every proud college graduate does. I moved back in with my parents. People talk about the freshman 15, but they never talk about the move back in with mom and dad 25. And 25 pounds was super easy to put on when you move back in with your parents. And the garage fridge is full of beer, and there's food in the pantry, and everything's kind of paid for, you know. I found myself watching Netflix when they sent DVDs out, remember that? We had this DVD from Netflix, The Big Lebowski. The dude is always drinking White Russians. And I started thinking, I need to start drinking White Russians. And I had one and I was hooked. I was like, this is so fantastic. Well, it was super easy to put 25 pounds on drinking White Russians all the time because it's milk and Kahlua and vodka. It's a very high caloric beverage. After about 6 months of drinking White Russians at my parents' house, pretending to look for jobs, I started thinking I need to quit drinking and get myself a job, but my degree is in radio, television, and film. There's not a whole lot of opportunities. And at the time, the Eagle Ford Shale south of San Antonio was popping off and blowing up, and I started thinking I need to quit drinking. I need to go down to south of San Antonio and work in the oil field. And yeah. And then I just thought to myself, this White Russian tastes so good. I love living at my parents' house. It's so great. Everything is paid for. There's milk and Kahlua and vodka and the White Russians. It's incredible, let me tell you. I just turned 34 years old in November. And me and my wife and my son, we are all living at my parents' house. You know what they say? It takes a village. Thanks a lot. Let me tell you, this is doing that for 3.5 minutes is incredible, you know? All right. This is a song I just wrote a few weeks ago, and then I was watching, this song is called Long Shots, and it's brand new, and I just happened to be watching the Kentucky Derby on Saturday, and I saw this. Well, I didn't even know who Rich Strike was until Mike Tirico said this is the longest shot winner in Derby history, and I was like, well, I just wrote this song about a similar situation. So here we go. There's a 1,000-pound thoroughbred in stall number 12. He's kicking dust under his mane. Blinders on his eyes, so there's no looking back. He'll be gunning from the outside lane. Down the backstretch he comes, 10,000 to 1. Oh, he just may be breaking on through. You can't count out shot's got chances too. There's a scrappy young clubhouse, a single A washouts out west playing Pecos League ball. Part-time roughnecks, truck driving for paychecks, but thinking they might get the call. Just a moment away from moving back up, maybe making a big league debut. You can't count out the long shot. Long shot's got chances too. You can't count out the dog or the dark horse. The boxer is bloody and blue. Even when the odds are against you, long shot's got chances too. She's 5'9", she's blue-eyed, she's smart as a whip. She works as a lawyer downtown. But they're over and done with since 3 weeks ago, yeah. I've had my ear to the ground. She's out of my league, she's out of his life. What else is a gambler to do? Can't count out the long shot. Long shot's got chances too. How you guys doing this evening? Y'all feeling all right still? If anybody wants to hear anything in particular, don't be bashful, or be bashful and make me feel uncomfortable. It's all good. Yeah, we'll do that song. All right. I'm like a jukebox for the 50 songs I've written.
If he ain't gonna drink, I'm not gonna let him sit up here and go to waste. He got whiskey back there, he got beer up here, he's got some sort of blend down here. I don't know what's happening.
You hear that out there? I got asked to play a fraternity party a few months back, and I was like, absolutely, but I had just bought this scooter, this like 50cc scooter. It's called a Honda Ruckus, and I said, I'd love to play a fraternity party, but I'm going to need you guys to build me a ramp so I can ride my scooter onto the stage and off the stage when the show's over with. And they said, no problem, Mr. Baumann, we'd be happy to accommodate that. And a few days went by, and I called him to see how the scooter was coming along, and I didn't hear anything back, and I started to get really nervous because I really built this thing up in my head, you know, and I was really quite excited about it, and I didn't hear anything, so I went on Twitter and Instagram, and I said, UT SIGEP, y'all got 48 hours to build my ramp. If you don't, I'm not going to be happy about it. And then I got a phone call from the president of the fraternity saying, hey, John, can you take your posts and your tweets down about the ramp? We can't have anybody knowing about this party for various reasons. And I just thought, this is my life. I'm 34 years old talking to a 19-year-old about a scooter and a ramp at a frat party. What a life I've created for myself. But
I love playing fraternity parties because I love drinking Keystone Light. And I love drinking Kentucky Deluxe. It's amazing. It's just whiskey-flavored vodka. I don't know how they do that. It's so fun. It's so fun. And we play fraternity parties for 90 minutes, and for 86 minutes, they couldn't care less. But for these 4, it's like we are rock stars, baby. I forget all about the scooter, and I think there's a chopper coming down. It's going to take us out of there. You come from West Texas in a Mercedes-Benz with your Louis Vuitton and your debutante friends. Your stepmom came with you to watch you unpack. She'll go home in the Gulf Stream when it's time to go back to Midland. Your daddy, he's been working since the day he turned 18, working for his father, turning crude to gasoline. In the great 1980s, when the boom came to town, and all them big old buildings, they just shot out of the ground, out of Midland. You're down 2-3 houses for Greek sisterhood. How about them tri-deltas? We all knew you would. You are all set to major in fashion merchandise. She'll drop it in the spring for a boy from Alamo Heights. Of course he will be handsome, and he will have a good last name. Y'all can sit in Jerry's box at the Cowboys football game. Take him home for Christmas, take him out to see the rigs, where the Roughnecks run a Yager and they dance for black gold jigs out of Midland. Midland. Some years down the road, with your scripture rehearsed, you'll baptize that newborn baby at the Presbyterian church. He will be too young to know what is underneath that soil. You did not either, so anoint his head with oil out in Midland. Midland. Out in Midland.
I think John was saying it's just a stumble through the Academy parking lot, and we can get to our hotel tonight. So.
Yeah. This is another brand new song. There's a place in Mexico across the border. If anybody has young children and they're looking for a weekend getaway, Boys Town, Nuevo Laredo is a great family environment. And no, just kidding. Do not take your children there. This song about some guys who are bored at a all-male summer camp and decided to steal some horses and go across the border to Mexico to Boys Town to get lucky. And it's a very unlikely love story, but it sure as hell happens in this song. So there you go. Rode stolen horses down to Mexico one August afternoon. I've been working at a guest ranch since the dog days of June. Spent a season in a stable, taking riders in and out, longing for the woman worth riding home about. So I'm going down to Boys Town while I still can. It's got a reputation, but I don't give a damn. All men have their demons, and I've got mine, but that's not why I rode across the Rio Grande this time. Saddle up, stirrups down, I'm going to Boys Town. I first met Alejandra on the street outside Salinas, blindsided by her beauty and her broken English. I think of her too often in the flesh above the covers. It kills me to imagine her undressing for another. So I'm going down to Boys Town while I still can. It's got a reputation, but I don't give a damn. All men have their demons, and I've got mine, but that's not why I rode across the Rio Grande this time. Saddle up, stirrups down, I'm going to Boys Town. I rode down with Gordo, with Dallas, Jake, and Jack. They're barking at a crescent moon, drinking whiskey from a flask. On the street south of Laredo, they're counting dollars and their dimes. They ask, why are you so quiet? I've got other things in mind. 'Cause I'm going down to Boys Town while I still can. It's got a reputation, but I don't give a damn. All men have their demons, and I've got mine, and I ain't coming back without her by my side this time. Saddle up, stirrups down, I'm going to Boys Town. I'm going to Boys Town. I'm going to Boys Town. 2020, what a great year that was. My wife gave birth to my son, Leon. I love him very much. I wish he woke up a couple hours later than he does. His middle name is Maverick. We named him after the greatest fighter pilot in American history. Very excited about Top Gun 2 in a few weeks. No shows on May 27th. Yeah, had a son and built a stock tank pool in my backyard. It's 8 feet wide, 2 feet high, pump filtration system. It's a great place to have a cocktail at 10 a.m. in the morning. Stock tank pool, the poor man's pool. And I wrote 2 songs in 2020, which really tells you something about my work ethic. It's 365 days, and I wrote 2 songs. Quite impressive. Thank you. I always tell this story before I play this song. We were playing a gig in Stephenville, Texas, and in the song I say, too soon for accolades, too late to quit on a t-shirt. And we're at the merch table, and this girl, she came up to the merch table, and she asked what an accolade was, and in a very, like, blonde type accent, you know? And I just thought, to her credit, an accolade does kind of sound like a deer. Like there's Axis deer, there's Accolade deer, you know.
Chevy Accolade.
Yeah, that's right. But really, I just thought to myself, we're in Stephenville, Texas, and anyhow. No, but I always tell this story. My band and I, we were playing a H-E-B grocery store one time in Austin, Texas, and that was a gig that I wanted nobody to know about. I wanted to keep that gig completely secret. Like, you know, like, you're so uncomfortable somewhere, you got to wear sunglasses, and like that was one of those times we had to wear sunglasses because it was a Tuesday afternoon, and I want all my friends to think I'm doing rock star shit, not playing a grocery store, and but they were paying. It was a lady, she'd worked for Bud Light, and she'd hired us to play for 90 minutes in front of a bunch of Bud Light boxes in a grocery store, and it was a Tuesday, and Tuesday's like the musician's Sunday. So it was like a no-brainer. We can't pass this up. But when that gig was over, I was so happy. I put my check in my pocket, and I went out to my car. So thankful that nobody saw us, or I didn't run into anybody I knew. I was so happy about that. And I got into my car, and I opened up my phone. I had all these texts from friends saying, "John, congrats on the H-E-B gig, dude. We are so proud of you. You've been doing this shit for 10 years, and like, You look good and you sound good and you're not that sweaty." And I was like, how do all these people know about it? Well, the lady who had hired us from Bud Light, she had live streamed it on their corporate Facebook page. And people are always like, that is such great exposure. But, you know, I'm kind of like 4 dudes in skinny jeans and sunglasses in the produce section of a grocery store is like not the exposure I'm looking for entirely. So that was kind of a weird thing. And I saw the live stream because I was like, well, I need to review film on how this whole thing went. And I went back and I remembered this happening, but I saw it on the live stream replay. There was a lady, she's in a Rascal scooter because she's with the shopping cart on the front of it. And she goes right by our stage, and she's got her right hand on the handlebar of the Rascal scooter. And she's got her left hand over her left ear because she can't stand what we're playing. And I don't blame her one bit, because when I go to the grocery store, I want to hear Phil Collins, Steve Winwood, Savage Garden, Ace of Base. I'm not expecting to hear all these other songs. So, and she's just trying to do her grocery shopping, and I don't blame her one bit. So a week after that, we opened for Willie Nelson, and I was like, oh my God, guys, we just played H-E-B, and now we're opening for Willie. Like, we are so awesome. This is so exciting. And then like a week later, we played a teachers convention book fair in Dallas, Texas. And I was like, wait a second, 2 weeks ago we played H-E-B, and now we're playing. Wait, I was just very confused. And anyways, life is very confusing sometimes. And sometimes it's H-E-B, sometimes it's Willie Nelson, sometimes it's a teachers convention book fair in Dallas, Texas, the week after playing for Willie Nelson, where you're very confused about your life in general. But sometimes you get to come out to Houston, Texas, hang out with your buddy Andy Rogers. Thanks for being here, dude. This is a treat.
Thank you, John. Denton boy, so I do like Denton better than Dallas. That's what I mean. Not Houston. I love Houston.
Stop distracting the talent, y'all. We got to keep this man engaged here just a little bit longer. Oh, he's back. I have no idea what you're even doing over there, but it's amazing. It's just like... When I was a young boy, my father asked what I want to be. I said I want to be a Flatlander, Jimmy Dale, Butcher Ely. I want to play guitar and sing and make the people stomp the floor. I want to ride the best of the best and be a High Plains troubadour. You bought a beat up Takamine for me on my 14th birthday with a couple of Terry Allen tapes I play to every day. I started writing songs that sucked on the surface, a cliche. I must have wrote 200 bad ones before a good one came my way. Now I'm damn near almost 30 with this trailer to load. My name is misspelled on the marquee 500 miles down the road. But my skin is so much thicker now that I've been in this shit. It's too soon for accolades and it's too late to quit. So here I am, and here I come. I've never been much at anything but tying words to a string, picking with 2 fingers and using my ears to sing, looking up at pictures, John T. Floors and Green Hall, and paying my respects to the great ones on the wall. I think back on afternoons when this was all just a dream. I still got big ambitions and a head full of steam. As I look at past the curtain and out onto the floor, I'm one day closer to a High Plains troubadour. Yeah, I'm damn near almost 30 with this trailer to load. My name is misspelled on the marquee 500 miles down the road. My skin is so much thicker now that I've been in this shit. It's too soon for accolades and it's too late to quit. So here I am, and here I come. So here I am, here I come. It's delicious. How you want? We got time for a couple more songs. Yeah. All these great songs I've written or not written.
I think they like you, John.
Let's go E flat. Yep. Over twilight drinks in Dallas, I was sure that you were taken. But a vacant left ring finger had me happily mistaken. Even though you spoke of an older man and being on and off with him, you swore the fire burned out and was doused years ago. I didn't have the gumption to articulate my vision, but I could see my hands around you with grace and precision. The lights off and the door locked and our hearts are beating strong. My greatest fear would be the morning coming on. You say you don't want to be alone. Well, I don't want to leave here on my own. I'll close your tab and hail a cab and we can make this moment ours, and finally say goodbye to being lonely in bars. This happens every night where I've had too much of something. I don't remember the words. Typical. This has been 3 weeks in a row. I can't remember the words of my song. So here we are in Dallas. We're moving on to midnight drinks. As you check your phone again, my heart only sinks. I can't make up your mind for you, but you know just where I stand. Across the table with an offer, the embarrassment be damned. You say you don't want to be alone. Well, I don't want to leave here on my own. Take a shot, see what we've got, and make this moment ours. And finally say goodbye to being lonely in bars. Let's pay the tab and hail a cab, and we can make this moment ours. And finally say goodbye to being lonely in bars. All right. All right. Yeah. It's great. It's great. You just got to remember the second verse. It'll
Those
get you
songs,
every
your
time.
songs are good, John.
More whiskey. All right. Cocked in Potter County, knocked out until they found me. Well, the pavement blood, it pooled all around. I got laid down like a rug. I did not know who it was. He must have just slipped off without a sound. I will go on back to rumors. Maybe some late bloomers saw me leaving as they were coming in. I am smelling like a feedlot. I know my eyes are bloodshot, but go on, you can tell me again. You can tell me. It just might have been the wind. It just might have been the gin. It just might have been a cyclone. Siren, I heard it crying down on North Juliet. Walking home in the rain, I see a trucker hydroplane. Well, he's laying on his big rig horn. I could go and jump his way, and this could all just end today. I pray to God that I will not be reborn. So what if I'm as empty as meetings Mama sent me to the days when I tried to make a change? I will never shake it off. I will never lose a cough. I wonder what in the hell got into my veins. What the hell got in my veins? It just might have been the wind. It just might have been a gin. It just might have been a cyclone. Siren, I heard it crying down on North Juliet. Cocked in Potter County, knocked out until they found me. With the pavement blood pooled all around. I got laid down like a rug. I did not know who it was. It must have just slipped off without a sound. Thanks a lot. You got it. Well, y'all, this has been a real treat and a privilege and a pleasure. It's good to be in Houston. Drove here in my wife's Prius because that's what you do when gas costs $4.09, baby. Yeah. It's all good. Yeah, it's all good. What do you say, dude?
I don't know. I drove a minivan. So
Hell
I don't
yeah,
know.
we're keeping it.
I drove a Kia.
We're keeping it rock and roll right here, man.
I have 2 kids. I got more kids than you currently, so. But you're gonna beat me as soon as your wife pops the twins out.
So Andy plays with this band, the Wilder Blue. I already mentioned it once, but a bunch of class act guys, a bunch of great musicians, and they're all over the place and playing a bunch of shows. And check them out if you haven't. Wilder Blue, yes sir. All right. I'd love to play the Trouble with Drinking, but that's a song. It's a song that needs a band. So next time we bring the fellas and we'll do it. Yeah. So Panhandlers. This song was on a really popular TV show about a national park. It's crazy. I didn't know national parks were so popular. I don't watch this particular show about the national park, but. I watched.
Watching all of it right now. I was thinking about you the other day.
Yeah, but I watched the episode that they played our song, and as soon as they played my verse, I turned that shit right off. Yeah. Lately I've been thinking I could leave this town, cut back on my drinking, stop this running around, playing songs till after midnight, staying up till dawn. But there's something in the dust and wind that keeps me hanging on. And I never thought I'd live to see the day I say goodbye. I ain't crying, that's West Texas in my I'll be your blue-eyed bandit if you'll be my renegade. I count 1,000 tumbleweeds, they roll by me every day. I'd like to grow a rose and stow it in that desert sage, like a message in a bottle floating down the open plains, where the auto estacado rises up to meet the sky. I ain't crying, that's West Texas in my I've seen the thunderheads descend and rip into the ground. The twisted hand of heaven spreading terror all around, sending farmers into a deeper debt and ranchers to the grave, where towers mark the end of time with a slowly spinning blade, till the water table falls below the reach of humankind. I ain't crying, that's West Texas in my Lately I've been thinking I could leave this town, cut back on my drinking, stop this running around, playing songs till after midnight, staying up till dawn. Like a message in a bottle, I know something's coming. Till the water table falls below the reach of humankind. I ain't crying, that's West Texas in mine. I ain't crying, that's West Texas in mine. I ain't crying, that's West Texas in mine. Thanks for listening to us this evening. We appreciate it.